Shannon, how can the NBA fix this?
They can't. Because what if the guy's injured? Now, remind you, Kyrie missed the fourth quarter of the game against Utah.
He did.
So did Kevin Love. Right now, LeBron is number 2 in minutes, and that's only because Kyle Lowry hasn't played in over a month.
Yep.
So if he were not to play, he's still eligible right now. But if he doesn't play anymore until the regular season, LeBron is going to finish number 1 in minutes. After going to 6 straight finals, LeBron James at the age of 32 will lead the league in minutes played.
Whose fault is that? Coach LeBron's.
Well, hold on.
He's the coach.
Hold on. Now, here's the thing.
Take yourself out.
He did.
Huh?
He took himself out Saturday night.
Okay.
Now, check this out, Joy. It just so happens I was going to the game on Saturday night. I was 15 minutes from Staples Arena. Had me a new pair of kicks and bought me a new pair of shoes, Skip, because I wanted Bron to see them. And come up, breaking news, the big three isn't going to play.
And you turned right around?
No, man, I'm going to get that free food. I hit me a buffet like Eddie Lacy. I had some chicken wings, they had dip, they had some fruit, got me 3 oatmeal raisins. I had me a good old time, Joy. Had me an LED light.
Where were you? In a box or in the media buffet?
Whoa.
You ate the media food?
No.
Shannon Sharpe's a media member?
No, I was in a suite.
Oh.
Had me LED lights. When the Clippers did something good, it was lighting going all different colors.
So you were a fake Clippers fan?
No, I went to see LeBron.
How many bandwagons are you on?
I went to see LeBron, but LeBron wasn't playing. But I still went and I enjoyed it. Skip, let me tell you something. I'm gonna take it from this perspective, and then I'm gonna let Skip go, and then I'll come back to Skip. If you're in the Eastern Conference and you want to guarantee you will see LeBron James play at least 2 games, make the Eastern Conference Finals. He will show up to your building at least twice. If you're in the West, there is a good chance you're only going to see LeBron once. But if you want to guarantee that you're going to see him at least twice, make the NBA Finals. He'll show up to your building. Other than that, my guy, the king of Akron, is competing for championships. Now, the Clippers fans didn't have any problems that the Nuggets fans were denied 2 of the big 3 that played with the Clippers. Because guess what they did, Skip? They rested DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin on Friday in Denver.
They did.
They played them on Saturday. I didn't hear anybody complain. Now, Greg Popovich has been doing this like this for 10, 15 years. He was resting Duncan. He was resting Manu. He was resting Tony Parker. But no one cared because they're boring. Ain't nobody going to see them on the road anyway.
Them, even though they kept winning championship after championship.
But the king.
Yeah,
but the
cared.
king.
Yeah.
You want to see the king.
Yeah.
You want to see him go behind. You see that move he put behind his back, laid it up.
Wait, are we talking about the same king who got blown off the floor in an NBA Finals by a record margin by the San Antonio Spurs?
So why would anybody want to see him on the road if he's getting blown out by record margins in the NBA Finals?
Yeah.
Why would anybody want to see that guy?
Yeah.
Skip, there's nothing you can do about it because he got an ankle injury. Now you're going to make teams lie. I don't want to lie. Okay, lie is such a harsh word. You're going to make them misrepresent the truth or give you alternative facts. Is that what you want, Skip?
No.
Okay, then.
I do not want that. So before I answer Joy's question, 2 quick asides. Number 1, I don't ever want to hear LeBron James complain again about how much help he needs when he has Kyrie Irving riding shotgun for him.
Skip, stop
Kyrie
it!
I know it was against the Lakers, but he threw down 46 on them, a lot of them from long range. And LeBron had a big night too, but 46, you don't need any help if you have Kyrie, especially in the East.
Skip, why do you keep doing that, Skip?
Because it's just the truth, and somebody needs to speak the truth.
He said he needed a backup point guard and a backup big.
He said they were top heavy.
They scored
top heavy will work in the East. Top heavy might work in the finals because they're going to be as rested as anybody.
The big 3 scored 101
they did.
of the 125. They're very top heavy. But they're not going to score 101 every night, Skip.
No, they're not.
And Kyrie's going to need a blow. LeBron's going to need a blow.
Kyrie's a bad man.
What, you put the king?
He's a bad man.
What's better than the king?
Woo.
Would you rather be a bad man or a king?
I'd rather be the bad man. The king is the king because of the bad man.
The king can send for that bad man and says, be gone.
Yeah. So
Banish it.
back to which night was it you went to the Staples? Was
Saturday.
It Saturday night? Yeah, Saturday night.
The good old time.
I must admit, I was a little disappointed in LeBron James that he didn't go ahead and suck it up and say, I'm going to play, even though his two co-stars were not going to play, because he could have cemented his MVP case that you keep making for him if by himself, the quote-unquote best player on the planet, had beaten the big three of the Clippers at their place.
Is he not the best player on the planet? Yes or no? Truth serum.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
So why didn't he play on Saturday night?
Because he was
I
tired.
don't know.
He
was tired. Okay, so he was tired. I'm going to give him that. I'm not going to condemn him for that. He does play way, way, way too many minutes. But I think he's looking at the Eastern Conference playoffs thinking, I'm not going to have to play many minutes in the playoffs, so why shouldn't I just go ahead and play now as I try to win an MVP, showing you I can have triple-doubles too?
Yeah,
Come on, they're going to sweep through. How many games would that be? 4, 4, and 4, so that'd be 12 games. So they'll be 12-0 when they get to the finals.
No, they will not,
Yeah,
Skip.
they will. You know
They'll be like 12-4.
Back to the question. I am with you on this, and it's driving me nuts because I have been racking my brain for a solution to this problem because it is a glaring problem. I feel sorry that ABC had back-to-back games on Saturday night that the bottom fell out of. And I feel sorry for ABC that they gave how much money with
Well,
TNT?
it's 9 years, $24 billion.
$24 billion. That just happened. ABC and ESPN and Turner gave $24 billion, and they wind up with those two games. And again, you can't control injuries. And
Well, stop putting back-to-back. Stop putting back-to-backs. Like Doc said, don't put a back-to-back on time.
I got it. I get what Doc said, but the point is you have to have some back-to-backs. You can try to juggle it as much as you can, but at some point, if the owners, they're going to say, if we're going to pay you this much money, you have to play 82 times or we're not going to be able to pay you this much. So now we're back to the next collective bargaining, which could lead to a lockout or a strike over this very issue. But I can't fix it because you're right. You're going to make them lie about injuries.
Right.
And I'm going to be honest about this. I haven't always loved Greg Popovich's method about resting players because trust me on this, I root like crazy for him every year, and it seems like every other year he rests them to a fault. He's at the root of this quote-unquote evil, as you said. He started all this.
Yep.
And it's why LaMarcus Aldridge signed with the Spurs. So it's like a free agent magnet to come to Popovich.
Great selling point.
Yeah, because he says, you're not going to play more than 30 minutes a night. I'm going to have you fresh for the playoffs. He'll also maybe not have you peaking for the playoffs because you haven't played enough in the month of late March or early April to get ready for the playoffs. And a lot of times against the Clippers going back 2 years ago, I thought they came out a little flat in the playoffs because they just rested too much. In fact, they were resting so much they blew the last game of the regular season at the Pelicans when there was no DeMarcus Cousins there. It was just Anthony Davis.
You see what Anthony Davis is doing now?
Well,
he's
tearing it up.
Cooking.
Well.
But Skip, here's the thing. If old-timers, old basketball players, and fans stop saying back in the day, Michael Jordan played 82, Larry Bird, and this.
Karl Malone, he just said it yesterday.
It's not back in the day. It's a new era. And so not only have things changed as far as free agency, teams are not the only one putting teams together. The players are putting teams together. And as Tyronn Lue said, look, I get it. Dave Griffin said, I get it. But we're trying to win a championship, not have fans. And I feel bad for him. I really do. Because I wanted to see LeBron. Wanted to see it bad. Had me a new pair of shoes. George, did I tell you I had a new pair of shoes?
How is LeBron going to see your shoes?
Because I had these passes I could get to walk down on court.
And
I was going to say.
Abusing your media privileges.
Whoa, Skip.
Wait,
had he new
media members are not supposed to be super fans of the people they're covering.
I'm in the media?
Right? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, no,
That's debatable, but
I think so.
Skip, I get it. But at the end of the day, are we going to judge LeBron by how many people got the chance to see him play or how many titles he actually
no doubt. I'm with you on this. I agree.
Monarchy!
Well,
Did the shoes have all the rhinestones on them like the...
A brand new pair of Jordy's bad, too. Ooh, Jordy bad. I'm going to have to wear them, Skip. So now, since LeBron didn't see them, I got to wear them on TV so the entire world can see them.
You're going to save them for the finals.
Yep.
I do feel bad for
You
the
don't have
fans,
them on
though,
TV.
but I don't like when the fans, post stuff and ridicule the players. It's a risk that you take when you see LeBron on the road. But it's people spend a lot of money and bring their kids to see LeBron in the
and
Cavs.
here's my final point about the old timers saying, back in the day I played 82 straight games. Somehow they didn't seem to get hurt playing 82 games. Right. Somehow I think sometimes, and you might agree with this, given your history, sometimes you can plant seeds of doubt in your mind that you're playing too many minutes, and then you do get hurt because you're trying not to get hurt. Karl Malone, Jordan, I know Jordan had 1 foot injury, but generally they were incredible. Karl Malone was incredibly, indestructibly healthy.
And I don't believe the guys back then, maybe there is such a thing, Skip, is working out too much. Because if you think about it, Skip, these guys basically train year-round now.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't really give their chance.
Yeah, you get to give your body some rest.
LeBron has been to 6 straight finals, and you throw in the 2 Olympics. That's a lot of wear and tear.